pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. We are beaming live and direct from Dupont Road, Painesville at the moment, where the Liberia Electricity Corporation anti-power theft team is continuing efforts to disconnect illegal individuals from the power grid, the national power grid. And as we know, the campaign is spearheaded by the Director General of the General Services Agency, Madam Mary Bro. And so we are here to provide coverage. But interestingly, folks, this morning, several media outlets in the country reported that the Speaker of the House of Representatives and some other prominent individuals were disconnected as a result of illegal connection to the national grid. Something that has sparked serious debate in the media. And so we, as an institution, are concerned. We've come to ascertain the facts to know whether or not Speaker Chambers was disconnected due to some illegal acts. We want to ascertain that fact as an institution. We also heard about the chairman of the Unity Party, Chairman Luther Tape as well, being disconnected allegedly. And so the man who's on top of that is Mr. Adolphus Scott,
Senior Communication Manager of
the Senior Communication Manager of the LEC.
Scott, welcome to the media this morning.
Thank you, and thank you for being a part of this activity. We really do appreciate you informing the Liberian people of what is currently unfolding. Thank you very much.
Let's know from you, how has it been since you embarked on this exercise, connecting illegal individuals from the national power grid?
Well, it's all like, where in the past it's like LEC, we won't meet or we won't get connected. People from within communities being calling. So right now, what we are trying to do is to fast track the connection process within communities. So our chair, the acting CEO of LEC, along with Madam Mary Bro, who is the co-chair, we will be working really hard along with the teams from GSA and LEC, along with some volunteers. We've been trying to regularize people within the Dupont Road area. Since the launch of the anti-power theft campaign on the 9th of this month, we've been here at the Dupont Road Baptist Field regularizing customers. So on the average, we're regularizing about 300 persons a day, households that is. And we're like, okay, if you have a problem, you've been having problems with LEC and you're connected, you had a problem with the meter, and then you've been using free power for a long period, and some people who need fast-track reconnection, you come here at the Baptist field, and Madam Bro and the LEC team of workers will process you really quickly, and you then get a meter within less than 5 days. However, some of the people who have been on direct lines for a long time, depending on your category, you have to pay a fine for the excess number of electricity in kilowatt hours that you consume. So the fine starts from $50 and it goes on up.
How the responses have been like for who you are disconnecting?
You guys are pressing.
Well, as you can see, and as you've been following, the response is massive. We have a lot of people coming in to get regularized, and as we speak, we have regularized close to 1,000 persons so far, and some of them are being connected as we speak. So far, we have disconnected about 534 households to include businesses and hotels. We have within the rehab area, we have repaired about 32 street lights and we have connected about 3 additional ones. We are also thanking people in a way, some of our customers who have been vending over the period and vending really well without cheating the entity. Like a gentleman we met who has a 12 compound. He has 12 apartments in this compound. All of his apartments are vending properly, so we rewarded him with a street light. It's not anything, but it's just to say that we want to encourage customers, you know, to keep paying their bills regularly and not trying to defraud LEC of needed revenue. So, like, when you get into a gaming community, you see a lot of people bypassing their meters. It's very common. This is what we are faced with, a lot of bypasses. So it's a legitimate meter you got, but then someone kind of convinced you to bypass. And when you do bypass, the meter is faulty. It becomes faulty because it's not reading properly, and then you are like in a way not paying what you ought to pay, giving you less kilowatt hours. So this is unfair. When we come and see this, we try to regularize you. We're not taking anyone except for those who don't fall within a large consumption category. When you have been defrauding LEC massively, we kind of get closer to you with our legal team in order to take you through the legal process where you have to pay a fine in order to get reconnected. So far, I would like to say the process has been going really well. The co-chair, along with support from our chair, Honorable Money Captain, we've done a lot here at the Dupo Road field, and I want to encourage people within communities and within Painesville to come to the Dupo Road Baptist field, because we are here for now. The window is open within this area, and it's an opportunity. We will be leaving from here to move into other areas. So please come now before the window closes. When it does, it will be like you will be consuming power at your own risk, because the teams are regularly working these communities. Now, there are some people, when we disconnect them, before a tick of an eye, you see that they have been reconnected. So we are also working on this. There was a full apartment structure that we disconnected yesterday, and at night time they went back and connected. Some people feel that they are, it's a privilege, you know, to consume free power. Some people feel that they do it with impunity and no one can do anything to them.
Let me ask you, Mr. Scott, the CEO of LEC, Mr. Monica Tam, during the launch of this exercise, admitted that there are some bad apples within the LEC. Perhaps they could be the one reconnecting those people you disconnected.
Let me tell you, my brother, there are hundreds of illegal connectors who have no alignment with LEC. They know the trade, they know how to get up on a pole and do a piece of job. There are several of them in communities. I'm not saying that there are not bad apples in the LEC, which we all know. And since the coming in of our new active CEO, he has been really working on this. And within LEC, we are carrying out punitive measures for staff members and even other contractors who are involved with this. But speaking about disconnections, I just wanted to kind of provide some clarity.
Before you come to that, Mr. Scott, it has been in the news, one of the local dailies captured that your team disconnected House Speaker Dr. Bova Chimas, who was stopping on the national grid illegally, and some prominent citizens, to include the Unity Party chair, Luther Tappe. You want to speak to that?
Yes. First, let me talk about the Unity Party chair. There are several teams out there. I don't remember entering this customer's compound. Our team gets there and they see maybe you need to just do some regularization. This is not like we're getting in and disconnecting indiscriminately.
All right.
We'll have some meter issues, we have some wire issues, we have several other issues. Problem is that Tappe is in one of these categories and the newspaper just took it and just ran with it. They should have called us at LEC to find out if you are carrying out a story, and I'm surprised that the front page will use my name without calling me and ask me. Well, we have recordings of what I said, but did I ever mention that I disconnected Speaker Buffer Chimers? My team did not disconnect Speaker Chimers. I want to state emphatically here that this is untrue, and you've been with me. You've been to all the places we've been. You see, as a journalist, you've been there. Have we ever been to Chimers' place? We have not. And I don't know why they are picking on this poor customer. Speaker Chimers went to LEC and carried out a complete process. That gentleman, who is our honorable speaker, is paying his electricity bills. So I don't understand why. So let's be fair and let's put right where right belongs. I did not disconnect the speaker, and the speaker is regularly paying his bills. So you can go and check. We're providing the updates, and we will let you all know in due time. So I want to admonish the media. If you have some information and you have something to say, please verify with the LEC before you do this. This is how it's normally done, and it's not just about saying something that is untrue. So on behalf of the LEC, we'd like to say to you that the Speaker Buffer Chimers is indeed paying his light bills, and he's not on direct, and he was not disconnected. So I would like to stop here, and later on we will be going in the field. So I would like to say to our communities out there, you see where we started from. You see where we started from. We started from the rehab Dupo Road area. So now that we are moving into other communities, if we can start here, we can start anywhere. So please, if you are out there and you have not regularized your status, please, we don't want to make anyone feel bad. We don't want to go about arresting people. But it's all about just following the process. Come to Dupo Road Baptist Field and get regularized, or you go to LEC Waterside and get regularized. Thank you, and I would like to say a big thank you to the media for keeping us updated on these activities as we move on.
Before you go,
someone would say maybe you are a friend for the house to maybe to not summon you. That's why maybe you're trying to do.
No. You see, my old people always say, you put right where right belong. Let's put right where right belong. If you can prove to me that me and Dolphus Cap, along with my team, went to Mr. Chima House to disconnect, you show me. You did not disconnect the man, then you won't make it sound like they disconnected the man on theft. Why is that true? So we have to say it. I'm not here working around being partial or being unfair. I try to diagnose every problem. The technical people will diagnose every problem from a given building before it's disconnected. You doesn't go around disconnecting people indiscriminately.
African Dream Academy, run by Representative Samuel Ennis of District 6, was also in the news about tapping on the gray illegally. Is that true?
No, this issue with LEC is right now. I don't want to get into inners because it's subjudicial. So we're going to talk about that at some point in time. But this is not a real big issue. The Dream Academy has some arrangement in time past with the LEC. So we're looking into this. We're not here to make anyone look bad. We're not here to make anyone feel bad. What we're trying to do is to see how we can all get people to regularize their status and we move on starting a new life. If you want to stay in the old life and getting on theft, it's like a stress all by itself. You'll be worried that the people will come to cut you off one day. You never know. As we are moving from rehab and moving to other communities in Monrovia, you never know where you get caught up, with the team disconnecting your home or business. So please, I'm encouraging all of us to get regularized. And lastly, please, I want to inform customers out there, do not allow anyone coming on a motorbike or in some group coming to your community to convince your people to put you all together and provide you electricity in that community. Do not have anyone coming to you writing you a receipt in your community and saying that they can provide you electricity. This is untrue. It's only here at the Baptist Field in Dupo Road and our waterside offices where we collect monies from customers. If you're paying money anywhere other than these two places, you are doing so at your own risk.
Mr.
So
Scott.
I would like to again say thank you, and I'll stop here because I have a few things.
Adolfo Scott is the communication manager at the Liberia Legacy Corporation. They're speaking with us briefly, making some clarity about the news that some prominent citizens of this country was involved with power theft. And so there you heard it, folks. We want to leave it at this point. Thank you very kindly. As you can see, community dwellers are in queue to be served their meters by the co-chair of this anti-power theft task force, Madam Mary Tanya Bro. And so it's moving on smoothly, as you can see. The guys are just in the queue, moving gradually. I think it's a ticket system, as you can see, and they are moving towards the table where Madam Bro is seated to give the particular. Then there will be serve meter to get connected subsequently. And so keep following us. Focus on Liberia Online Television. We're here to bring you all the best in terms of providing you accurate, balanced, and credible news and information, news about Liberia and beyond. My name is Theo Williams. We want to leave it at this point. Never mind for the voice quality. But however, I'm here to do what I love to do best, by informing you adequately. Thanks to our hardworking CEO in Atlanta, Georgia, the US, Mr. Dennis Jar. Thanks to Head of Operations, Anthony C.A., and all members of the team for working seriously to adequately inform you. And so on behalf of the team, Theo Williams is my name. I want to leave it at this point. We'll rejoin you subsequently from another location to bring you another development about Liberia and beyond. Until then, Theo Williams is my name. Have a great day.